13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
Happy Independence Day. Looking for temperatures in the 90s today, then down into the 80s tonight. We'll take a look at the fireworks forecast coming up. Lane closing suspension continues in Georgia. What you need to know if you're hitting the roads and the prices you can expect to pay when you fuel up.
So 14 is just the minimum. It really will touch a lot of lives.
The Macon area Habitat for Humanity will soon grab their hard hats to build over a dozen new homes. The grant's helping the project and how you can apply for one of those homes.
And a summer camp in Central Georgia exposed kids to many different career paths as well as opportunities. Why it has some kids aiming for a career in STEM.
Good Monday morning, Central Georgia. You're taking a live look over a truly beautiful downtown Macon. The time is now 6:31 a.m. on this 4th of July. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Wanye Reese. We all know on Independence Day you can enjoy some fireworks, rather it be in Houston County or here in Bibb County. But Alex, is this weather forecast going to give us some fireworks today?
Yeah, and we have the chance of seeing some natural fireworks all across Central Georgia as we head into the afternoon hours and into the evening tonight. But first, here's a live look across downtown Macon this morning. Temperatures waking up in the 70s across the area. 74 is our current number, but our dew point is at 73. That means it is very much on the humid side out there. Looking at 75, waking up in Lawrence County, 74 down in McRae, as well as in Montezuma, 72 in Unadilla this morning. I am watching for some fog. We are starting to see some at the Dublin airport, visibility down to about a half mile, but any areas that saw heavy rainfall yesterday does have the threat of seeing some fog as we head into the morning hours. Now, we're not seeing any rain on the radar picture this morning to start your 4th of July, but as we head into the afternoon hours, some afternoon storms will be possible, and a few of those could be on the stronger side. Look for a high temperature right around 93 degrees. Sunset's going to be at 8:46 tonight. The Bananas and the Bacon back at Luther Williams Field. If you're looking for a place to go see some fireworks, that is an option there at the Skillet. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll talk about the more heat and storms on the way for the week. It could feel like 100 plus at times across Central Georgia. Wanye, all of those details just a few minutes away.
Well, thank you, Alex. We'll check in with you soon. This morning, GSP is investigating a deadly crash on I-75 South in Houston County. Houston County Coroner James Williams says it happened around 2 yesterday afternoon near mile marker 128. He says the driver, 79-year-old Wilbert Whitehead of Unadilla, went off the road and his car flipped. This is just one of at least 3 road deaths that happened this holiday weekend in Central Georgia. 2 pedestrians died in separate hit-and-run accidents in Macon. One happened just before midnight Friday night on Eisenhower Parkway. The other happened about 7 hours later on Saturday morning around Mercer University Drive. It's now 6:34 a.m. Across the state, one man is now dead after drowning at Lake Lanier. Saturday night, game wardens with the Georgia Department of Natural Resources got called to a possible drowning near a home along Little River on the lake. DNR says bystanders pulled a 48-year-old man out of the water who later died at a hospital. A judge is now considering what guidelines to place on the questioning of Georgia state lawmakers in a 2020 election investigation. This comes after the judge decided not to cancel subpoenas for them to testify in the case. A special grand jury is looking into whether former President Donald Trump and others illegally tried to influence the election in the Peach State. Fulton County's district attorney opened the investigation early last year and requested a special grand jury at the beginning of this year. This morning, people will take to the streets of Atlanta for the 53rd running of the Peachtree Road Race. Well, mostly everyone. Runners also had the option this year to participate in the 10K race virtually. An estimated 60,000 people are running their race this morning up I-75. From running to driving, you may not see too much traffic on the roads today. The Georgia Department of Transportation's 4th of July travel forecast shows that you can expect light traffic today on Metro Atlanta interstates. Tomorrow, prepare for moderate levels from 3 to 7 p.m. Another part that could add to the traffic relief is the suspension of construction-related lane closings. GDOT put a pause on the closings on Georgia's interstates and state routes. It will continue until 10 tomorrow night. GDOT does remind you to exercise caution as crews may still work near highways and some long-term lane closings may remain in place. If you're hitting the roads, you may not feel as much pain at the pump today. AAA says Georgians are currently paying an average of $4.31 a gallon for regular gas. That's down 1 cent from yesterday and 9 cents from a week ago. AAA shows that Georgia's average is about 50 cents less than the national average, which sits at $4.80 a gallon. As Independence Day celebrations continue, it's important that you make sure you're good to drive before hopping in a car. AAA wants to help keep drunk drivers off the road this 4th of July. That's why the Auto Club Group's offering their Tow to Go program. It provides safe transportation for impaired drivers and their vehicles within a 10-mile radius. Tow to Go is available now until 6 tomorrow morning. It's free, but you are asked to treat the service as a backup plan and always choose a designated driver before celebrating. You do not have to be a AAA member in order to use it. The number to call is 855-286-9246. Again, that number, it's 855-286-9246. And you'll want to be careful rolling down I-75 because GSP just added new Chevy Camaros to their fleet.
The 0 to 120 or 100 miles per hour is way faster than the Dodge Charger, so that makes catching up the vehicle is way easier.
Oh, they're going to get you now. If you're speeding, the vehicle got issued to Trooper Michael Brock back in May. Brock says his vehicle helps him respond to street racing and catch up with super speeders in Forsyth. He says the new Camaro is also a recruiting tool for new troopers. It's 6:37 on your Monday morning. Over a dozen Central Georgia families will soon have a new place to call home. Grants from Bibb County and the Peyton Anderson Foundation will help build 14 new homes. Both $500,000 grants will go towards new construction for Macon area Habitat for Humanity. The group builds homes for families who need new housing. They plan to start the new construction this fall. Now, Ivy Hall with the Macon Habitat says all the money the group gets goes towards future development.
Long term, this investment will be reinvested in the construction of homes for years and years and years to come. So 14 is just the minimum. It really will touch a lot of lives.
Now, Hall says they'll start with 8 homes. They've already selected the families. The mortgage those families pay will fund the 6 additional homes. You can find more information in this story on 13WMAZ.com if you're interested in applying for the next 6 homes. Well, the time is now 6:38 a.m. It's going to be a phenomenal 4th of July. Definitely a hot one, but I feel like the way it plays out is that it's beautiful, it's hot, it's nice and warm, and then about 3, 4 o'clock, you start to hear those rumbles of thunder.
Exactly. You know the drill here in Central Georgia. That's exactly what we saw yesterday. Picked up nearly a ½ inch of rain at the airport. Officially 0.48. That means we're up 0.8 of an inch on the year. 96 degrees was what we did. Here's the live look across downtown Macon with the sun coming above the horizon. Current temperature is 74 degrees, but the humidity, man, is it going to whack you across the face as you step outside this morning. 73 in Fort Valley as well as in Perry, 74 in Cochran, and 76 waking up in Dudley, looking at 74 down in Cordele, 69 up in Jasper County this morning, and 76 up in Sparta. But man, the dew point map, it is so humid outside. Looking at dew points in the low to mid 70s across Central Georgia. This is a really tropical air mass. We've got high pressure in place in the upper levels, which is just locked in this tropical atmosphere, and that is what we're going to be looking at through the day today. Live radar is quiet, but this time yesterday we were preparing for an active afternoon of showers and storms. Saw numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. Meteorologist Taylor Stephenson was here yesterday afternoon. She had one warning after the other, and that is what we saw into the evening hours last night. Now, we do have this boundary up to the north. This is kind of helping that activity. It's not really in the driver's seat, but in the passenger seat as we head through the day today across Central Georgia. Let's check it out here on Future View, starting off here at 6 a.m. where we are now, starting to bubble up a few showers by the noon hour. Then once we get into the afternoon hours, a few heavy downpours across Central Georgia. This is 9 p.m. tonight, so about sunset time when fireworks would begin across the area. Again, locally heavy downpours will be possible. The general motion of these today will be from east to west as opposed from west to east, as we saw yesterday. Actually, yesterday was more of a northern to south thing. But anyway, as we get into Tuesday, notice we get a few more showers across the region according to this model run, and then we do the same song and dance on Wednesday. And you guessed it, we are just going to keep on doing this as we head through the week this week. Here we go on into Thursday. Notice the Euro putting a little more moisture over Central Georgia than the GFS is. It has a tendency to do that, and it's been right the past couple of days. It does it on Friday as well, and then again on Saturday. Again, a few scattered showers across Central Georgia, and that is the name of the game as we head into the week. Now, over the weekend, we had Tropical Storm Bonnie form on Friday, move into the Pacific. That's now a hurricane over the Pacific and not an issue in the Atlantic. Then On Saturday, we had Tropical Storm Colin form actually inland over South Carolina. That weakened quickly as it moved towards the north, and now we are quiet across the Atlantic, not looking at any development in the next 5 days. And I was looking at some of the longer range stuff. I really do think July is going to be a quiet month in terms of the tropics. We'll begin to pick up the activity in August. Headed into the 80s rather quickly today. 82 degrees by about 10 a.m. That's up to 91 by 2 p.m., topping off right around 93 with some afternoon storms across the area. A few of those could be on the stronger side. Now, sunset tonight is going to be at 8:46. That means that's exactly when the sun goes below the horizon. Going to be looking at light for another 15 to 20 minutes. So fireworks time tonight should be around 9:15 to 9:30 across central Georgia, as is on most 4th of Julys. The heat index today also going to be something to keep in the back of your mind, above 100 from 2 to about 6 p.m. tonight. Here's how the fireworks forecast shakes out. Looking at temperatures in the 80s, probably feeling a few degrees warmer, but the threat of some scattered showers and storms across all of central Georgia as we head into the night tonight. Now, don't go canceling any plans. We are still going to see some dry hours. In fact, several areas won't even see rainfall today. Here comes the 7-day forecast, looking at temperatures in the mid-90s by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. Rain chances going to be coming down on Wednesday, a 20% chance of rain, but not to worry. We are right back to 40% by the time we get to next Friday, and on into the weekend, back down to 89 degrees by next Sunday.